Welcome to Oregon Mountain High School 9/11 ceremony. 20 years ago tomorrow at 8:46 a.m. Eastern Time, 6:46 local, American Airlines Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. This was followed by 3 additional airplanes that crashed into the South Tower, the Pentagon, and a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. In President Bush's address that night, he stated, "Today our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts." These victims were in airplanes or in their offices. Secretaries, businessmen and women, military and federal workers, moms and dads, friends and neighbors. Thousands of lives were suddenly ended by evil, despicable acts of terror. These acts of mass murders were intended to frighten our nation into chaos and retreat, but they have failed. Our country is strong. A great people has been moved to defend a great nation. Terrorist attacks can shake the foundation of our biggest buildings, but they cannot touch the foundation of America. These acts shatter steel, but they cannot dip the steel of American resolve. America was targeted for attack because we're the brightest beacon for freedom and opportunity in the world, and no one will keep that light from shining. By a joint resolution approved December 18, 2001, the Congress has designated September 11th of each year as Patriot Day. It has been 20 years since the tragedy of September 11, 2001. As we honor and mourn the nearly 3,000 lives that were stolen from us on September 11, 2001, we should recognize the service men and women that have volunteered to answer the nation's call. Since 2001, we have suffered 7,074 U.S. casualties in the war on terror. Additionally, I would be remiss not to ask that we keep in our prayers the thousands that survived with service disabilities and the travesty that on average 22 service members commit suicide daily, predominantly suffering from post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injuries.
Our flag is an inspiring symbol that unites us all as American citizens, and fitting that we close by reading Old Glory, which highlights the unique history of the American flag, follows the history of our country, and reminds us of the triumphant accomplishments of the United States. I am the flag of the United States of America. My name is Old Glory. I fly atop the world's tallest buildings. I stand watch in America's halls of justice. I stand guard majestically over great institutions of learning. I stand guard with the greatest military power in the world. Look up and see me. I stand for peace, honor, truth, and justice. I stand for freedom. I am confident, I am arrogant, I am proud. When I am flown with my fellow banners, my head is a little higher, my colors a little truer. I bow to no one. I am recognized all over the world. I am worshipped, I am loved, and I am feared. I have fought in every battle of every war for more than 200 years. Gettysburg, Shiloh, Appomattox, San Juan Hill, the trenches of France, the Argonne forests, Anzio, Rome, the beaches of Normandy, Guam, Okinawa, Japan, Korea, Vietnam, and the Persian Gulf, and a score of places long forgotten by all but those who were there with me. I was there. I led my soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. I followed them and watched over them. They loved me. I was on a small hill in Iwo Jima. I was dirty, battle-worn, and tired, but my Marines and sailors cheered me. I was proud. I have been soiled, burned, torn, and trampled on the streets of countries I have helped set free. It does not hurt, for I have been soiled, burned, torn, and trampled on the streets of my own country. And when it is by those I have served in battle with, it hurts. But I shall overcome, for I am strong. I have slipped the bonds of earth, and from my vantage point on the moon, I stand watch over the uncharted new frontiers of space. I have been silent witness to all of America's finest hours. But my finest hour comes when I am torn in strips to be used as bandages for my wounded comrades on the field of battle. When I fly at half-mast to honor my soldiers, my airmen, my sailors, my Marines. And when I lie in the trembling arms of a grieving mother at the graveside of her fallen son or daughter. I am proud. My name is Old Glory. Long may I wave, dear God, long may I wave. Going forward, let this day be a renewal of your efforts of trust and your compassion to all.